Hey folks, Quill18 here, and it has been 1,000 years of cryo-sleep, but we are finally going to play some more Rimworld! I've been in the mood to play some base builders lately, and really, if you're thinking about base builders, is anything really competing with Rimworld these days? I mean, come on, it is stonking good. Really excited to be starting a brand new Rimworld campaign. Haven't actually played that much post version 1, and we're now in 1.2. I know Tynan keeps making various improvements to the game, adding more content, adding some more quality of life stuff. We still haven't really gone in depth in some of the royalty stuff since that's been released, so it is high time to give ourselves another whack of Rimworld. To that end, I'm actually going to be playing fairly lightweight on the mods. The only mods I've got equipped here are some slight quality of life improvements. None of these mods change gameplay in any way whatsoever, so we're basically just going to be playing the base game with a couple of buttons to make our life easier. I'm going to go with the classic crash-landed start, absolutely. They renamed the difficulties here, which is kind of interesting. I'm going to go sort of from middle of the road to start off with, and we might ramp it up over time. We shall see. Oh, reload anytime mode, I guess is what we're going to go for. Our seed is going to be orange, apparently. Sure. So there you go. And once again, you can see the mods. So nothing that's going to really change the gameplay. Just things that add some extra buttons or change the screens around a little bit. And there's our start. Now, I was wondering if, I mean, we could randomize it, but I was actually thinking we might do sort of a bit of an arid start somewhere. Maybe somewhere along this road. Like, something like this. If we go to terrain... So, we've got some agave, but only 25%. That is not much. Oh, it's interesting. It's not year-round growth. What I wanted to do is find arid and deal with the fact that it's hot as hell. There we go. Maybe somewhere like over here. Maybe on the cusp of the dry. It's still flat. So, no, I like this. So, it's going to be hot as hell. We're going to have to worry about the temperature. It's going to be a problem. Heat's going to be a problem. But we can grow crops year-round. It's fairly flat. There's not going to be a lot of mineable stone and potentially other resources as well. So that might be a little tricky. On the plus side, though, we are fairly near a couple of roads that we can go. I mean, we could literally plant ourselves right next to the road. Wow, the rainfall went up substantially. That's a surprising amount of rain. Maybe right next to the road because it'll make it easier for us to move places. But I like the idea of going to the desert because it's going to have certain challenges. All right, who are we bringing with us, maybe? Ishta, teetotaler, cannibal, can't artistic, pretty good at shooting. Okay, I don't hate you. Sly is not incapable of anything, really good at cooking, pretty good at medical, quick sleeper as well. I don't know if I remember seeing that trait. Gourmand, so you do get hungrier faster, but again, it did help with the cooking. You got an old wound. You're kind, which is nice. Okay. And then LeBlanc over here, or as Anglophones like to say, LeBlanc. No, the C is silent. Come on. LeBlanc over here. Oh, I'm going to have to rename you just because otherwise it's... No, I'm leaving it in, and I'm going to die on this hill. Deal with it. You are not incapable of anything, which is great. Careful shooter. Volatile's pretty bad. Not gonna lie, volatile is gonna be pretty bad for us, but I'm kind of tempted to leave things in as is. So the only downside is we don't have anyone who's passionate at planting crops, but we do at least have a 6 as our highest planting stat, which isn't terrible. We've got someone with at least some passion at everything and fairly good stats. No one knows passionate at melee, but we'll live with it. No, let's go with this. It's gonna be fine. Okay, volatile is gonna cause some problems. Oh my god, it's going to cause some problems. But that's okay. And here we go. Here's our crash landing. Ooh, interesting. We've got kind of a mountain right in the middle of it. Okay, everyone's out of their box. Let's zoom out and see what we've got. So it is very dry. Feels like we're going to have a little western base. We've got some camels over here. Okay. A few walls up in a few different places. What is this glowy thing? An anima tree? Build warning. What? Build radius warning. If enabled, this object will draw a red line to buildings you are placing using Arctic menu. If they would interfere with meditation due to being too close, turn this off if you don't intend to use meditation. What? A rare tree with warm, skin-smooth bark and long iridescent leaves, infused with bioluminescent microorganisms. Anima trees develop a unique form of psychic symbiosis with surrounding life forms, allowing them to grow in a wide variety of biomes. If a person meditates near an anima tree, it will grow anima grass around its base. Once enough grass is grown, it becomes possible to carry out a psychic linking ritual with the tree and upgrade the person's psychic power. What? Only tribal peoples know the secret of this ritual. Okay, so we won't be able to use that part. Tribal sidecasters, unless we... What is considered tribal? Because, I mean, we have a tech level. We are not going to be at the tribal tech level. But what happens if we capture a tribal attacker? Tribal sidecasters are also able to draw psi focus from anima trees while meditating to them. If we played with the tribal start, would we get jobs from the Fallen Empire? Or whatever? I mean, probably still. I just wonder if this was an alternate way. Anima trees' psychic properties are weakened if artificial structures are placed nearby. They refuse to be caged or studied. They must be part of nature. Most tribes believe that anima trees are not simply trees. They rather the physical extremities of single world spirit. Okay, I mean, so if we build around there, we lose the potency of it. We may or may not care overall about it. Is that the only one we have on the map? It is. Okay, well, we'll get back to you. Let's go ahead. First, let's do, we're going to unforbid everything. There we go, because we had stuff scattered around that we can just use as is. What's nice here, we can build a bit of a structure right with the stone backing. Got a wall here already. We got some tables as well. Oh, tons of tables. Guess we're not having to worry about eating without a table kind of thing. We got some structures we can dismantle. What I want to do here as well is we've got this harvest fully grown. I think this is from the allow tool mod. It added a lot of stuff. This is very convenient. With this, we really don't need the manager mod, which is kind of nice. Also, I like the strip mining tool, which is automatically going to build the kind of tunnels I normally build to find hidden resources. It's not as important on this map because, honestly, most of them are probably going to be very visible to start off with. But this is going to be good. Now, I can hold shift to only do plants, hold control to only do trees. I mean, we're going to want some extra wood for construction, but actually harvesting some plants, because there's some agave over here, might not be too... Well, I don't think there's anything in that. Well, I mean, this is just means there's no fully grown, which might be okay. We could wait a little bit. We've got some material to get started. Huh. Okay, well, what do we need to do? We need to get some crops in the ground. There's not a lot of fertile terrain. There's some down here. There's a little bit over here. This is soil, 100% fertility. Stony soil, 70% fertility. I mean, we can get a little bit of farming. Okay, let's get some farming planned. Yeah, these are going to be like kind of awkward shapes, but that's going to have to be okay. Let's get you like that, and then a separate one here. The small one, I'm going to get it to grow rice. It's a little bit more labor intensive because the growing cycles are short, so you end up planting more, but it means we can get a harvest really fast. Then we'll get a potato harvest for a little bit more food. We might want to do more planting than that. I'll just put down those two for now. We'll get those planted because there's a lot of things we're going to have to deal with. Is there a rat here? Wait, is this my pet? I have a pet rat. Listen, I've seen Harry Potter. I know this is just bad news. You're not bonded to anyone? You're just going to eat some random food. I think we're going to butcher you right away. I'm really sorry. I actually had a pet rat growing up. Rats are awesome. They're brilliant. They're smart. They're wonderful. How can we kill our pet rat? No, we can't. We're going to have a mascot. This is a dumb, stupid, dumb decision. But we've got to keep the rat alive. Damn it! It's such a bad decision. Don't do this, but we're going to do it. Okay. Oh, yes. So let's get everyone kitted out here. So 8 shooting is our best. Let's equip you there. We've also got a 4 shooting, so you're going to grab that. You have no shooting or melee, which is bad, but you may as well grab the pistol, or the knife, sorry, that we always land with. Let's slap down some structures pretty quickly. We've got some wood available. We can chop down some non-mature trees, I suppose, to get a little bit more material. We can deconstruct some stuff for blocks, which might be handy. Man, there's more tables. We have these urns here we can reinstall somewhere, which actually would be kind of nice. Okay, let's claim this area for, you know, repairs and whatnot. Let's do a little bit of planning. I think we're going to be really reliant on maybe getting some stone cutting up sooner rather than later. Also might want to just do a little mining here just to, like, get smooth walls, or, like, regular shaped walls. Even though it's not the most important task in the world. We can do that. We can set up some slightly smaller bedrooms. I want to give these guys nice bedrooms, but maybe not right away. Right? Hell, having bedrooms right away is kind of a luxury. But we can do maybe a little something like this. 2 bedrooms over there. Maybe they'll have a little hallway over here and plan something like this. That's a little too small. This damn rat. Can't believe. Yeah, alright. And the spare bedroom / we can use it as a temporary stockpile for stuff. Temperature's definitely going to be a problem. Temperature's going to be a big problem. Let's deconstruct a few things here rather than have them get repaired. Do I want to close this room in? I mean, maybe. We've got some walls set up already, so that might be desirable. Alright, if we... Hell, actually, maybe we leave all these walls up. Hang on, let me cancel. Then go to the wooden walls here. I know we're not making necessarily a regular size shaped room, but right now it's just about trying to be fairly material efficient. We don't need to plug these diagonals. They are still going to count themselves as being enclosed. But I'm going to put a door here and a door on this side. Okay, I think that's going to be okay. And let's put a stockpile down in this room. Oh, we're going to have to mess with our priorities soon here. Stockpile in there. And with the heat, I think I mean, we always need to get power up fairly quickly, but I don't really necessarily usually care about getting air conditioning up very quickly, but I think in this case we will. And with that in mind, actually, I'm going to plan vents here and here. So we just have to air condition in one of these rooms. Oh, we should probably, I don't know, have doors going into these bedrooms? Just a thought. Okay. Alright. Let's take a look at our priorities. So, I mean, first of all, firefighting patient, I always want it maxed out. Doctoring, I also want fairly maxed out. We can cancel it for LeBlanc over here because they don't actually have any passion. 5 skill is actually, yeah, better than Ishta, but Ishta's got passion for it, so she can at least learn. And then bed, rest, and hall, we want that fairly high up. So what else are we looking at? Let me turn off a bunch of stuff. Cooking's pretty good shape, actually. Might be another way to do this more in bulk, I don't know. And everyone's actually got at least some passion for research, which is interesting. Cooking, leave the hunting off for now. Construct, only one person has passion. We'll put it on for anyone. If I've got some plant cut, everyone please, you know, plant cut en masse, and then... And the growing's got to be pretty high up, actually. No one's got passion for it. I guess you're really shit at it. Let's go and turn it off for you. But the plants have to go in the ground, otherwise we won't end up with any food. We can leave these off for now, although obviously LeBlanc is the person that we're going to want to have work pretty hard on that once we do get some crafting, which early on is going to be stone cutting. Now, stone cutting doesn't actually... I don't remember if it uses the skill, because I know there's a mod... Oh, for fuck's sake, the rat is... Ugh! I'm sorry for the language. I'm just so frustrated by the rat eating one of our survival meals. Shin, and one day you're gonna die and everyone's gonna be upset. Why do I do this to myself? Oh, I should have butchered the rat, but we're committed to it. Why didn't we get a dog that could at least be useful? Damn it, Scabbers. Okay, I mean, there are some mental breaks building. They would like some recreation, yeah. Now, is anyone actually complaining about it? Soaking wet, Recreation unfulfilled. Actually, that's interesting. Right away, feel like they don't have the recreation. Well, let's get... I mean, it's pretty cheap. We'll build a horseshoe pin out somewhere over here. I don't know, over here. It says we don't have the wood, but I don't think we just have the wood in the stockpile. We could build a chest table as well. Yeah, they're far from being fully grown here, these cactuses. And yeah, I'm going to need a stonecutter's table, like, right away, because we're going to have to start using that for construction. Which is painful. Now, if it's outdoors, it will get a production penalty, so I guess we'll put it indoors. They'll have to walk a little bit more, but it's not the end of the world. I mean, it's going to be outdoors, considered outdoors now. Let's prioritize this first. I guess Ishta was coming to do it. Need material wood. We literally don't have wood. Okay. We also do have this, though. Hold on. Select all those. Deconstruct all the ship chunks. Thank you. And I guess we're going to have to do chop wood, whether it's grown or not. Oh my god. There's, like, very little wood chopping. We're going to have to research, I think, tree growth really fast. Tree farming. God damn. I mean, we can deconstruct. Maybe I need to prioritize more deconstructing so we get blocks. I mean, it doesn't feel very good. Also, there's stuff to be hauled all over. What I might do... Let me max out the hauling for a sec. So all this crap that's lying around the map and might get eaten by animals, or at least has, like, apocalyptically difficult, like, long travel times to feed themselves. Let's get them brought in right away. I'm betting this is a danger area. Deconstruct that. Yeah, we're going to need those blocks. That might be a danger area too. Or maybe only one of them is. Maybe neither one of them are. Although I would be shocked. I never put down sleep spots. We actually do have bedrooms. I could have. Obviously not going to be setting up some beds for a while. Yeah, bring that stuff in. I think it's going to be a good idea. Okay, break risk with Sly. Why are you in pain? You know, old gunshot. That's going to be annoying. Can you build this? No, you don't have wood. I don't think these are grown enough to, like, the chop filter, like, unless we go the, like, cut plants. Like, we can force this, and we might be able to get a little bit of wood from the cactus. But I think it has to be at least 50% grown for the chop wood to trigger, and that's just because, like, you get so little material out of that. So we can't even build fun. Can I build horseshoe out of other material? Steel, yeah. We might have slate. We don't have any stored, but it might be available. Let me do that. Cancel this one. If I tell you... No, you don't have slate blocks. We have 3, but we need 10. Oh my god. Are we just... Is everyone just gonna lose their brains because we can't build a horseshoe? Definitely can't build a chess table. Damn. Oh, wood over there. Yeah, we did put a couple of chops. Let's try to put the... Oh, yeah, well, we don't have any in storage, so it's not going to let me pick the wood, but now it should. No, I guess it still, yeah, needs material wood. Cancel. Now, I don't remember who's closer. I guess, hold on. I want to grab whoever's got the best construction skill, which isn't much for anyone. I'm going to let you keep walking over here. Alright, build this using that, so that way there is a source of fun. Because we've got some break risks. They're playing together, they're getting to be a little bit sociable. Hopefully that's going to help. Rebuffed by Ishta. Well, let's just stop trying. Disturb sleep, 8 without a table. We have tables, but what we don't have, and so they may not be eating there, is seats. But what am I going to do? Build some more wooden stools? I'm going to deconstruct the 2 limestone tables, which will give us more limestone blocks, like more blocks of one type. We need a trader to show up with some resources. Because I need wood to finish the stone cutter's table, so I can start getting stone, so I can start building stuff. And this is very, like, sort of chicken and the egg kind of problem. Like, oh my god, how are we even going to get started? I don't know. Can Can I build a stonecutter's table out of just metal? Because we have more metal. Yeah, alright. It sort of sucks, but let's build a steel stonecutter's table, which isn't normally something that I would want as a very high priority. At all. Better not fail in your construction, you punk. Okay, good. So, we're going to add a bill. We might want to, like, focus on just one, so that it makes it easier to hit a critical mass for construction projects. So, let's say granite. Granite blocks. Do until X, where X is like 1,000 blocks. But we will limit your radius, so you don't go all over the map looking for this specifically. We'll set a bit of a radius. What we'll try to do is prioritize some hauling since it's nearby. And then I'm going to add another one, any stone block, do until X, 1,000, with no limit. So do granite blocks as long as it's closer. Otherwise, just do any stone block, because then they'll just start to grab whatever's closest at that point. And I won't care about what kind of material it is. So, I guess what I'll do with LeBlanc is reset you. You should start crafting. Oh, you're doing some construction, which is actually fine because it's going to seal that door. And then roof it, so then people won't be sleeping out of doors anymore, which is good. Honestly, actually, we're going to cancel these jobs. Yeah. I guess that's fine-ish. You're still constructing first, which I guess is okay. I guess which means you'll deconstruct stuff all over the map, which is also fine-ish. Yeah, it takes a long time to deconstruct for the amount of material we're getting. For our schedule, what I'm going to do is just do this. We don't have to force all the sleep. Like, go to bed at a certain time, and then, you know, you can just wake up whenever you feel fully rested. That's going to be okay. Yeah, we do have a lot of steel scattered across the map. That's the one thing we've got going for us. I really don't want to start building steel walls, but we may have to. Well, no. Hopefully we'll get some blocks going. We've got a few available. So what I might want to do... Do I want to prioritize his crafting over his construction? I guess he doesn't have construction passion. We could put it down. I could put it on 4. That way I can still right-click to do some forcing. Yeah, I need defense. I know. Need to get rid of that damn dirty rat, too. There you go. You're going to start constructing some blocks. You will haul them to the stockpile. The stockpile's right there, which is going to be okay. Cloud watching. Well, I mean, keep up your moods. If we got a break in this first day, well, it's actually, I guess it's a second day now, but it would be pretty terrible. So, what do we prioritize? Granite. So, if I were to say construct granite walls, and then we'll use wooden doors because they're still a lot lighter. Stone doors open very slowly. They're strong, but they open very slowly. So we'll keep our wood around. We need wood for bed. I don't think beds can be made out of anything other than wood. And then we can save it for doors as well, so that we can have some speedier doors. There you go. Block construction as a go. And, I mean, we need the block construction to be going to enclose this. And then we need some power before we all overheat. Luckily, right now, the outdoor temperature is not too bad. But if we get a heat wave, everyone's going to die. Because the passive, you can do the passive cooling things, but they take wood, passive coolers, which we can't do. So we really have to get actual coolers going, which means we need to get them powered. You're going to deconstruct these blocks, which I think is fairly valuable. I mean, yeah, I can't move you. I guess these tables could be moved. We might want to keep this limestone. It's 9%. It's just normal quality. It's not fancy. Nah, just deconstruct it. It's fine. We got visitors. We might have some stuff to trade. I don't know. We've got some silver. I mean, maybe we can consider it. Is the silver stored? It is. Who's our best talker? Really no one. LeBlanc does have passion for it. Will not do. What? Oh, yeah, because that's what they're set to. But yeah, you've at least got passion, so really... And the wardening has to be a high priority, otherwise things go real weird. Maybe we can buy a little bit of raw construction material from you. I mean, it's just what he cares on his person, so it's very unlikely to be much. We could buy components, which might not be the worst thing ever. Actually, we can buy some survival meals. I think I will. Can I buy medicine too? Yeah, let's go for it. There you go. I'm going to start hauling that into the base. That's going to be okay. So a lot of times I build my bases, I have a lot of like separate buildings. I think what I'm going to do is sort of build a big structure connected by hallways this time. There's pros and cons to both. Mostly, you know, walking times might be a little bit more annoying with one big mega structure. More blocks come in. So I should be able to wall this in. I don't know what we'll do with it yet, but it will be walled in. Start smoothing some rocks at some point. We can expand these bedrooms a tiny bit more too, just by doing a little mining and then do some smoothing, and that might be okay. Construct some walls, yes please. I know we need defenses, but... And a meal source, yeah. Well, we need power first, really, I think, and then... Yeah, I like that idea. So power first so that we can have an electric cooking thing, rather than fuel, because what are we going to do? Burn some of our precious wood for fuel? I don't think so. We're also clearly going to go with a wind turbine for early power rather than a wood-fired generator. And we don't have the chemical source, so that's going to have to do. I think I'll build a wind turbine here. And then what I'm going to do is set up a dumping stockpile. Because in earlier versions of Rimworld, I think that's too wide. Nope. That's the right one. In earlier versions of Rimworld, rocks blocked wind turbines. And I still have that internalized in my head. But it has been a long time since that's been the case. And yeah, it is actually a good storage thing. And what we can do as well. What I might do on this one... Am I prioritized? No, maybe I'll do a little specific granite storage right outside. I think I like that idea, actually. I'll do a dumping stockpile right here. This one here, clear all, chunks, stone, granite, and it'll be a slightly higher priority. So granite will get put here, other stone chunks will get moved somewhere else. Let's haul these out of the way, because just for pathing purposes. There we go. And I'm not going to move any of the granite explicitly right now. Okay, you're coming up, so the next thing is going to be a power circuit. Into here. And somewhere around this way, and actually, I think... So we're going to need our coolers for the bedrooms, so that they don't feel like they've slept in the heat. Watch construction. Oh, good! We have unlimited material. Mad iguana. Okay, just a single mad iguana is not too bad. Here you go, get in position. Hopefully we can shoot it. Oh, wow, first shot. Ishta. Ishta doesn't even have that much of a shooting skill. What is she, like an 8? I mean, I guess it's not terrible. Done. Okay, let's de-recruit everyone except Sly. You're going to come over here. You're going to finish off the iguana. And it is nice that you've got enough skill to do the finish off rather than just melee to death, because this is one shot kill. And... well, we gotta get the power going. I guess I could... I mean, I can set up a butcher table whenever. Now, again, I'm gonna have to... and this is really sucky. But what are you gonna do? Steel butcher table. It still needs some wood. Also, that door's gotta finish. Yeah, we don't have enough wood on the map. I should have not built these wooden walls. Man, oh man. How's this cactus coming? 8% grown. Let me just do, again, the chop wood. I'm not the fully harvest, but the chop wood. Literally anything that is enough that this would consider to be okay. I don't think that selected anything. Hang on. I did catch one there. Oh, maybe the big drawing I was doing wasn't working. So, I mean, what's chopping down here is stuff that is not fully grown. So we're not getting full value out of it. But what kind of choice do I really have? We need to get a little bit of wood happening. The butchering. Get the power to run into here. So I want an electric stove. I'll put it here. I know, considered outdoors until we get this door built up, but we need 25 wood for that. At least we have the horseshoe pin. It wouldn't be bad to add a little bit more entertainment variety and get a what is it? A chess table up in the relatively decent not far future. But I would just take more material that we don't really have. Where are you going? Oh, you're hauling wood from over here. Interesting, we went through that door instead of around. Felt a little slower, but sure, who am I to judge? Mining is also pretty far, unless it turns out there's some mining in... Well, there's some compacted steel, some gold ore. Gold's gonna be good. We need it for, like, thrones and stuff, right? I think there is more importance to gold with the royalty patch. Ishta, I know you're going for a walk. I'm gonna get you to walk over here. Ancient danger, okay. So I just want to mark with a D over here. So I don't forget that, yep, we've confirmed this is a danger. And LeBlanc, please come over here. I want to confirm that this is ancient danger as well. It is. Okay. Because if it wasn't, I would want to pop it pretty quickly and see if there's any, supplies inside. But definitely, both those sites are dangerous. Hopefully they don't get popped at an inappropriate time. That would be annoying. Alright, bringing the wood in. Boom, boom, boom. I don't want to trash this table. I want to just keep the larger table. Well, no, you know what? Because it's not fancy. No, I'll deconstruct it. What are we going to call ourselves? Do we go with the Sprouts as normal? The Sprouts, the Sprouters? I mean, of course we will. We're going to be the Sprouts, and this is going to be the Sprout Patch. Bam. Ancient danger. Well, I think this is a good place for us to put in a little bit of a halt. I'm really nervous about how few resources we've got. This is not going to be easy. I'm happy we're on a little bit of a lower difficulty in terms of, like, attacks and disasters and stuff, but we're going to have plenty of other problems. And yeah, I'm just waiting for the first heat wave to show up and just absolutely obliterate us. But until then, folks, thanks a lot for watching. I'm going to see you guys next time. Bye-bye.